Last week, President Biden issued pardons for some people convicted of marijuana charges under federal and D.C. law, and he commuted the sentences of 11 people convicted of nonviolent drug offenses. Joining us now to talk more about this is Dean Reyes and Stephanie Shepard from the Last Prisoner Project. Welcome to you both. This is really wonderful to talk to you about all of the work you've been doing in this area. Stephanie, I want to start with you. You were incarcerated for cannabis for a decade, I understand. Criminal activity that's now legal. A lot of people are making big profits off of this. Tell us a little bit about your story and your reaction to the shift in attitude toward cannabis.
I do appreciate the shift in attitude, and I appreciate it being a topic of conversation. Like you said, I myself was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for first-time nonviolent cannabis. And to get out and see how the industry has grown and see the billions of dollars being made, but knowing what it feels like to sit in prison for that same plant, it's upsetting.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Dean, I know with the Last Prisoner Project, this is the type of cases you've been advocating for, these commutations and pardons. How do you gain awareness through the nonprofit, and what do you want to see happen? What is the ultimate goal?
Yeah, thanks for having us on the program. We gain awareness by social media and through our constituents, and also we raise funding from individual donations. We have several legal cannabis businesses that donate to us and advocate for us. And then we're in about 400 dispensaries in the checkout systems where people can donate their change through our Roll It Up for Justice program to our nonprofit. And so we have several pillars. We have a lot of advocates. We have many, many artists and many celebrities advocating for us. Jim Belushi, Cheech and Chong, Bill Maher, Revolution, Madasiahu, Duran Jones and the Indications, Slightly Stupid. A lot of bands and artists will advocate for us, and a lot of the cannabis companies will also promote us and try to help us raise funds so that we can continue to run our nonprofit.
And what is your ultimate goal with this nonprofit?
Our ultimate goal is to get every single cannabis prisoner out of jail. So far, we've assisted in the release of over 130 nonviolent cannabis prisoners. We've donated over $3 million to their commissary funds and their families for groceries and rent and school fees. And we have 14 full-time staff. So we're really working hard. We're trying to get donations. And our goal is to get every single nonviolent cannabis prisoner home to their families, out of prison, clear their records so they can get jobs and they can rent apartments and get on with their lives, because we don't believe that cannabis should be illegal. And we definitely don't think when there is a legal, thriving business that people should be behind bars for doing the same thing that many companies and many people are building generational wealth doing. There's a big injustice and a big irony that people should not be in prison for cannabis, and that's our ultimate goal.
Okay, and Stephanie, talk a little bit about President Biden's recent actions. What does this actually do when it comes to these pardons, and how it affects not only these people involved, but potentially thousands of other Americans who are sitting in jail cells?
It unfortunately just doesn't do enough. Like I said, I appreciate President Biden bringing this conversation to the forefront, but while people are still incarcerated, some people serving life sentences, there's a hypocrisy to it. So the pardons just don't go far enough. First of all, the majority of people are incarcerated on the state level. So what he did do last year was give that nod to state governors to take that step and take that power in their own states. But the 3,000 people, roughly 3,000 people incarcerated on the federal level, like I was, it doesn't help them at all.
But it does signal that shift that we talked about, right? When you say it gives the states the nod, it kind of gives them the okay that, yes, we can make these changes and the federal government won't then crack down on us.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'd like to see it happen statewide, but the fact that 85% of Americans don't think people should be incarcerated for cannabis should be a loud message to President Biden and all the state governors that this is what the constituents want. And I suggest they take heed to that before the next election.
All right. And Dean, finally, before we go, what are you expecting when it comes to the next election and maybe the next year down the road as we enter 2024 in terms of policy changes?
We want cannabis to be legal. We want people to be able to create businesses. We want people, I mean, if you just think of the tax revenue, but ultimately we just want cannabis to be descheduled. We want all of the prisoners released. We want all of the, it can be done. It can be done very easily, but it's just not being done. And so that's what we want. We want, we want to right the wrongs, and we want to end the injustice. And we want people to be able to, create businesses that they shouldn't be in prison for. And so there's a lot of policy. You can learn a lot at lastprisonerproject.org. We have changed some bills. We have cleared a lot of records, automatic expungement, clemency, and we just want we want to stop putting people in prison for cannabis. We want to stop making it so difficult for anybody to get into the cannabis business.
Well, certainly there are a lot of people making a lot of money off of it legally right now, as others are sitting in jail cells. And I'm sorry we're out of time, but Dean and Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
And